Shalom, shalom, everyone. I make a little, short video. I just wake up this morning and I don't have really much time to speak about those things. I have to, yeah, there is something like a mother's work and chores which I have to do. My son has to get out of the bed. We don't really, I don't really care my home. If he's late to school or he goes to school, it's all of Yahuwah. So if Yahuwah um, decides that he's not going to school, he's not. That's how we work. So if I see him that he is not sleeping well, or he had at night, my son, he did not sleep this night or another night, means something happened. Yahuwah didn't want him to sleep, and maybe something going on. So Yahuwah maybe, just rely on Him. See how the day goes and ask Him for discernment, ask Him for guidance and to walk us through the day and put the right words in our mouth. So we speak with wisdom, His words, full of goodness, nourishing words, not vanity and emptiness. So my son is still in bed. I just told him it's 7 o'clock about an hour ago and he needs to get up. He said, Mom, I did not sleep, so I need another hour to sleep. So anyway, I give him some more time. Anyway, I opened today, this morning, on Yohanan 3, and when Yahusha speaks to Nicodemus, saying, what is born of Ruach is Ruach, and what is born of flesh is flesh. And we need to be born from above to understand the matters of Shamayim. And that's truly, truly, Yahusha said, what is born from Ruach and water is a Ruach, and what is born of flesh is flesh. So I can, and anyone who is born of Ruach can speak to people about the matters of Shamayim. They won't understand. They just won't get it. And how to find out that someone is born of Shamayim and not of flesh, and someone is born of Ruach? Can't see it visually, can you? It's impossible to see it from looking through our natural eyes. We can't discern those matters. Only if we have the spiritual eye, we are able to discern the true disciples, true elect. And believe me, they are not many. They are not many. So whoever is claiming that he is the believer and he's born of Ruach, doesn't mean he is. It's easy to discern for those who have the Ruach of truth and life. It's true. We can see the fruit. Easy. We can ask few questions. We can, but we don't need to. They are confused. Those people are confused. You can, if we don't know how to find out, it's simple. If we read the scriptures and we have Yahusha having conversation with those of the world, you can understand, you can see how they answer, how they respond. So the same we can, that's what for teaching the word of Yahuwah is for teaching instructions and discernment. So now if someone speaks the same way or have the same questions or is confused, notice how much confusion was when Yahusha was speaking about those matters. And remember the voices on the background, how many different words they were speaking, and they were arguing between each other. They were of the world. If you hear the same voices and the same confusion, you're facing the same situation, they are people of the world. They have no idea about the matters of Shamayim. They are doubting. They standing on the sand. They not having they can't put their feet on the um, like a ground, stable ground. They moving from one side to another, and they also like a leaf on the wind. If the wind waves blows one side, they go that side. Depends of the doctrines of man. If someone tells him this, he says, "Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. I will agree with this." The next day, someone will tell him completely opposite to that first person, and it may be that day that second version will sound better, so they go that way towards that other opinion, and that's how they go every day, from one to another, like the leaf on the wind. Never can stay in one spot. They uncertain. If we ask someone who is born of Ruach, the matters of Shemayim, they have no doubts. They will say, "I don't know myself. I didn't hear that from man, but I heard from above. And I don't need to understand, but I believe. Because I know it's from Yahuwah, it's from the spiritual realm when He is. And I don't need to discuss those things. I don't need to prove it. Because Yahuwah's word is like a double-edged sword. Doesn't need our defense. It's just sharp and can go through all being, through the flesh and the ruach, and devour. It's sharp. We don't need, by speaking our vanity words, defend the word of Yahuwah, because it does not need it. It's perfect. It's the word of life. It's living. It's set apart. It's the bread of life. So, if should help you with discernment about this people around, make sure you actually you are connected with the true believers, true YAHUAH'S people, because we should be one. We should not mingle with the world or those who are imposters, foxes, goats, because Yahusha said, "Who is my brother? Who is my sister, my mother?" Those who obey the word of Yahuwah. If you of the flesh, you won't have the Ruach in you. You won't be able to be obedient to the commandments of Yahuwah, because your heart wasn't circumcised by the blood of Yahuwah Himself. Only those whose heart is circumcised in the true living word of Yahuwah can be truly obedient to His word, because they live by it. They have the word in them. The Ruach lives in them. And what the believer has in common with unbeliever, and those of the world with those of the Shemayim. We can love them, pray for them, but not mingle with them, and not participate. We should not participate with those things they do, and not argue with them. Show to everyone that we set apart, that we are YAHUAH'S, and come with love, but not to get involved in the matters of the world. Keep your eyes open, your spiritual eyes, and Yahuwah bless you, and shine His face upon you. Shalom, shalom to those who are far and those who are near. Love you. I love you all.